As a high performer, our brains are negatively oriented. I'm going to tell you why and share a simple tool that you can use every single day to overcome this just like that. What's up, team? It's Dave Mugg, your head coach at PSYFI Performance Psychology. We help high performers like you with 2-minute tools. So have you ever noticed that it's way easier for our brains to be negative than it is to be positive? It's way easier to list the things that you're not happy with than the things that you are happy with. It's way easier to list the things that you want or still don't have than the things that you are grateful for. Well, if you're struggling with this, here's the reason why. Our brains are negatively oriented by evolution and by design. Why is this? Because if you were an optimist back in the caveman days, you didn't survive. Only the pessimists survived. So this is 200,000 years of evolution where our brains have been focusing on the negative. Don't believe me? Let's go back 200,000 years to our current version of Homo sapiens sapien. If we are coming out of our caves and we don't notice that the tree we get our food from is withering away, we're going to die of starvation. If we don't notice that the stream we get our water from is drying up, we're going to die of dehydration. If we don't notice that thing that's moving on the horizon isn't a tumbleweed but a saber-toothed tiger, we're going to be lunch. So what our brains have been doing for 200,000 years is constantly scanning our environments and our lives for all the negative stuff, all the things that are threats to us. Why? Because if we didn't notice these things, we would end up dead. And those of us that didn't realize it back then, well, they're extinct. So what's happened is we've become a species of people who are negatively oriented. This is why it's so easy to list all the things that you don't like in your life, all the reasons you don't like what's going on, than it is to realize and list the things that you do like and things that you're grateful for. So what do? We call this at PSYFI, celebrate the wins. This is one of the PSYFI-isms I use with all my clients in every single session, and we actually start the session with this. And it's super simple. All you do is look at your PSYFI core 4, health, wealth, relationships, and spirituality, and you see, where do I have a win in those categories? Now, at first, you may be like, I don't have anything. This is common when clients are going through a tough time. But I ask them to look at the core 4 and we break it down. And they go from having nothing to all of a sudden there's 5 wins. Now, how do you do this on a daily basis to make it the most effective? I like to use it in the beginning of my day and at the end of my day, called bookending our days. What does that mean? As soon as I wake up in the morning, I think about all the things that I'm looking forward to during the day. And I can use the core 4 if I get lost. And as I'm falling asleep at night in my bed, I think of the 4 things that I'm grateful for, or at least 3 things that I'm grateful for today and that were positives in my life. I promise you, team, if you can use this tactic, this celebrate the win PSYFI-ism over and over again, you're going to train this muscle, this focus muscle, this positive focus muscle, this win gratitude muscle to be more positive throughout your day, and you're going to erase a lot of the evolutionary junk that we have picked up from all the pessimists thus far. Now, if this was good for you and helpful, I'd suggest that you forward it to another high performer who can use it, because there are a lot of us out there that need this. Also, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any high performing tools like this going forward.